More than 2 weeks since the deadly fire that devastated Lahaina. Search and recovery efforts are still ramping up. Hawaiian authorities and federal officials bumping the number of missing and unaccounted for to 1,100.
So we don't want to leave any stone unturned, so we're considering everybody on that list until we can prove that they shouldn't be on that list.
But as the desperate search carries on, officials are now facing a new challenge, the lack of DNA samples.
We need family members to come forward and donate their samples so that we can compare them to these DNA profiles we've already generated from remains. This is a critical step in order to make an identification based on the DNA testing that's already been done.
Authorities urging the public to provide DNA to support identification efforts. But as of today, they only have 104 samples. As Hawaii Governor Josh Green says 92% of the total area has been searched, support continues to pour in on the national level. The Pentagon announcing today they're sending more than 725 DoD personnel and 136 Coast Guard members to help search efforts on land and sea. 3 mobile diving salvage units arriving in Maui yesterday to conduct sonar scans of Lahaina Harbor in preparation for search and recovery dive missions. Those lucky enough to have survived the fire now dealing with new obstacles. While their homes may still be standing, the conditions there nearly unlivable.
There's a bunch of people that are still in the disaster zone and in the restricted area. They have no access to water. They have no access to other resources. If they leave, they cannot get back in.
Leaving many people, especially the elderly, without basic necessities like water, electricity, and plumbing, forced to bathe and flush toilets with bottled water. Neighbors and volunteers banding together to help provide essential food, hygiene supplies, and medical aid to those stranded.
This is the aloha spirit. We give the last dollar we have in our wallet. We give the last shirt we might have in our drawer because this is what the need is. Everything that's been coming in and out of here has all been led by the volunteers and the local people.
The difficult journey to recover and rebuild, far from over.
Yeah, Tom, the late-breaking news tonight, Maui County itself now filing a lawsuit against Hawaiian Electric, now one of 13 lawsuits alleging essentially the same thing, that Hawaiian Electric caused the fire by a down-energized power line against dry brush, and that they could have stopped it by de-energizing those lines ahead of red flag warnings put out by the National Weather Service that very same day. The lawsuit also alleges extreme mismanagement going back years, including improvements that would have protected against these fires. Back to you, Tom.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.